Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking this video. And if you are a follower, thank you again for clicking this video. So as you guys can tell from just literally the time of this video, the amount of time I should say, it's going to be a pretty short video. I did have a video that I had lined up for you guys today. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I just didn't want to bother editing it. It's not necessarily a complicated edit, and I know that I would be able to do a really terrific job at it doing it right now, but I am just so fucking exhausted, guys. I am so beyond tired. I know it may not seem like it may not look like it, may not sound like it, but I'm really tired. I pushed through it today at the gym. You guys will be so proud of me. You'll be so proud of me. I was at the gym for 3 hours, and my mindset every time I go to the gym it is to just act like this is the last time you'll ever be at the gym and try pushing yourself, even if sometimes technically you haven't pushed yourself as far as you have, like a little bit further than you did before. And so that's what I'm doing. And I still have stretch marks and brown spots and stuff, but I'm getting to where I want to be. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I'm starting to see more what I'm seeing, and I'm just feeling better, so much better, guys. I knew that, unfortunately, I knew a lot of my self-worth for the longest time came from how I looked. And obviously you're always going to be insecure at how you look, especially in this digital age, but it was just on another level, because when you're an actor, you go to all these auditions, you try presenting yourself, you try being a clean slate, a fresh slate. And so I didn't, for the longest time, I didn't get my ears pierced. Well, technically I had them pierced when I was in middle school, but because of football practice I had to take them out, and they filled in. But I digress. But I couldn't really, I had to be really specific of when I was going to be dyeing my hair to make sure it wouldn't be in conflict with potential roles. And I just had to particularly when I was younger, I just stay out of trouble, because who knows what would happen. I've been trained and conditioned my entire life to be entertaining, to present myself quite well, in a good light. And the pandemic really fucked that over for me. It was really difficult. It was quite strenuous. And I was thinking to myself actually today at the gym about now that I'm kind of removed enough from that time period, and that my physical body back then, I'm able to look at it more critically and kind of give myself more credence, more self-respect for what I went through. Because as you guys know, we all went through the pandemic, but we didn't all go through it the same way. So for me, I was very fortunate, because most of the pandemic I was living in London, and I got to hang out with most of my friends all day every day. We would quarantine together, so that was a huge boost in morale. But don't get me wrong, there were literally weeks, sometimes months at a time, where I had little to no contact with anyone, and that was really hard. And when the gyms closed, I couldn't exercise, and I was at my almost at my ideal physique, and then couldn't go to the gyms anymore, or the gyms were periodically open. And so it was really hard to establish a routine, because I would start working out, and in 3 weeks there'd be another case, and then they would lock down everything again. And I'm not someone who's anti health authority type of stuff, but it was just this rolling lockdowns was just horrendous for me, and I felt really desperate and morally depleted. And also, when you think the world is going to end, that's obviously very fucking stressful for your body. And and not only is it stressful for your body, it's not good for your mental health. And when you're not able to have the routines that are structured for you, I'm someone who does really well at routines. That's where I'm the most productive, but it's routines that I set for myself. But there's there's so many things that were just adding to the decay of my physical and mental health. And you know, when you think the world's gonna end, like, you're not gonna care, you're not gonna give a fuck about what you look like, how much weight you gain. And so I was like, I don't want to sound like all doom and gloom and that I was like thinking I was gonna die or something, knock on wood, because you know, I, to my knowledge, I still haven't gotten COVID. But it really shook me. It scared me, thinking that if I go outside and one person coughs on me wrong or looks at me wrong, and then I get sick, and then I could potentially have a very painful and traumatic death. It was not what I was looking for. And so so all of that, and then finishing school slash trying to figure out who the fuck I am in life, like that all added to the stress of just existing. You know, it takes a lot of work just to do the daily rituals and stuff. And my family was having many problems, and like my financial future looked very bleak. It looks better now, but it's still a rough roller coaster to be on. So I succumbed to a lot of stuff, but now I just feel a lot lighter. Obviously, I'm lighter because I'm in better shape, but I'm feeling like the old Ricky again. And when I say old Ricky, I don't want to imply that I haven't grown or changed a lot since then, that I haven't evolved since then. I've grown and changed so much, but I was growing and changing to get to who I was, because who I was is who I am. I am someone who loves people. I'm someone who loves talking to people. I'm someone who loves I'm someone who loves I'm someone who loves partying. I'm someone who loves travel. I'm someone who just wants to have the world embrace them, because I am so willing to embrace the world. So I see the blue skies on the horizon, and I've been, you know, talking to some friends again, really good friends of mine that just kind of fell out with, not necessarily because of anything, but because of long distance. And also, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I did not like the way I looked. And so even if I wasn't even showing myself, I just felt like, oh, I'm so ugly, I don't want to like interact with these people, because most of my friends are quite attractive. They're very beautiful people. Some of them literally models. And so not that I was not that I was getting any bad like feedback from any of them, you know. Thank God they didn't. Most of them didn't bring up my weight, because obviously that's an insecurity of mine. But I I was really happy that that wasn't brought up, but I just like but you know, in terms of like communicating with them, I just couldn't do that. But now I feel like I've given myself more value and worth because I'm in such a better shape. I'm not where I want to be yet, but we are on the right path. And so I'm just ecstatic about it. I know I've said this like fucking 4 times already in this video, but I'm just in such a better place. And I'm going to ride this. I'm going to ride this hard and long, and I'm going to not look back. I am not going to look back because I'm all about the future. Obviously, I'm about being here in the right now, here and right now, the here and now. But, and I'm trying to like think about this like quote from this song. I think it's from an Ariana Grande song. I can't remember. Let me like check what I wrote down here. Well, what did you say? Check what I wrote down here? That's so stupid. Let me look up the lyrics so I can give you guys the quote that I'm looking for. It's funny though because it's the "We Can't Be Friends." Wait for Your Love by Ariana Grande. And you know, when an artist puts work out into the universe, it's no longer theirs. It belongs to everyone, and everyone might put on different meanings to the song. And so for me, it's more like I'm saying goodbye to a love in the past that I don't believe I have a future with. Just the old way of dealing with stuff. But where is it? Oh, wait. Wait. But this is not it. This is not it. But the lyric, I don't like how you paint me, yet I'm still here hanging, is it's like the triage. This is just how I was with all my relationships and friendships and stuff. It's just like I don't like I would react from how they would interpret me, and I would internalize that, and I wouldn't give myself any credit that my gut feeling was right, and so I would just internalize all of this, and most of it wasn't had anything to do with me, had to do with them, but I took it quite personally because I feel things. I feel things on such a deep level. Okay. Oh, also, so for now it's only me, and maybe that's all I need. I feel that so bad. Like the amount of time that I've saved, amount of time and energy that I've saved on focusing on making videos for you guys, and you know, focusing on my personal life. I've now been able to I've been now able to fucking fully prioritize it. And like there was so many times in the past where I was like, yeah, I'm prioritizing it, but it just like a little bit still lingered because I wasn't mature enough, or I was still naive. I don't know. I still want to have a bit of naivete to me. I want to be like a young ingenue my entire life, but like with nuance. With nuance. I found it, that what I'm looking for. So it's sorry. Just don't want to let this oh hey, fuck it, sorry. But I don't want to feed this monstrous fire. Just want to let the story die, and I'll be all right. Old Ricky was not sustainable, and this 2.0 Ricky was living on borrowed time, and a lot of the ways he was going about life, approaching things, was just not sustainable, and he knew that. And a lot of it had to do with other people. A lot of it had to do with my family not validating my lived experience, and just how royally they fucked up my childhood, to put it bluntly. But now I'm far enough removed, not fully, but far enough removed from that lovely but beautifully traumatized boy, and just want to let the story die, and I'll be all right. I believe that right now. I believe that I'll be all right, and I'm ready to take flight. Oh, we rhymed there. Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I ended up going a bit longer than I thought. I was really thinking that this video was going to be like 2-3 minutes, and it turned out to be more than that. So there you guys go. Like, I think this is a win for me. It's a win for you. It's a win for us. It's a win for everyone. Wins all around. WWW. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace, love you guys, bye.